Hey guys, what's going on? Tony from Lomo Paintball. Check us out online or in store. LomoPaintball.com.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? We got Preacher in the house, that's me, and we got Worm in the house right next door to me, as you guys can see, and we are missing our fearless leader today. He was on just a minute ago, but hey, welcome to Swamp Talk. We got Mr. Dill in the background, so controlling everything. But so what's going on, Worm? How you doing today, my man?
I'm doing pretty good. Preacher, how are you?
I'm doing great, my man. I'll tell you what, this week, oh my gosh, was it rough and exhausting. After our trip back, man, you feel the same way I feel?
I'm still getting over it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, I'm drained.
I'm sitting here drinking on a Mocha Madness from Tropical Smoothie because I got to get that coffee in me. Keep my eyes open. So,
yeah, I'm driving right now. I feel like I'm always on the dang road.
Right. What's going on, Alan? Nice to see you, my man. But yeah, so, are we bringing him in?
I don't know, dude. I'm here.
Yeah, what a great trip, though, huh?
Yes.
Oh, dude, this was nice. This was nice. I mean, you know, maybe a couple extra nights for a few people in the bus, but because they didn't have, you know, a full bed to sleep on. But dude, it was a good time.
Yes. Oh, for sure, great time. You know, it's funny because when we first were getting ready to leave, somebody was like, oh, you guys are going to hate each other by the end of the trip. I'll tell you what, I still love you all. Let's go back. I wish I could turn back time and go back and do it all over again. It was a great time, man. I really had a great, like I said, I can't say enough about this trip. It was awesome.
I feel like our relationship is even better than before it started.
Right. I mean, we had some cuddling moments, right, Worm? And what's up, George?
Hey!
Couple times where Cheem tried to kill George, but you know.
Here we go. I don't know if we were actually moving at that time or if that was them crashed out in the morning.
Oh man. But yeah, it was great.
The cat kept going across George's CPAP, turning it off.
So for everybody that's watching, we're talking about our last trip to Tombstone this last weekend. Actually started Wednesday morning, correct, Bill? Nice,
we started real early.
Yes.
5 a.m.
And so Worm, Stephanie, and Bill, Shelly, and Kay were the first ones on the bus. I was the second stop where they picked up myself and Gremlin. And then the next stop was picking up George, Lisa, and Fawn, right?
Yep. We got them in, where the heck was that? I don't know. Started with the C. That's all I know.
Somewhere in Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we headed south. Basically jumped on Route 66 as quick as we could.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's us going through St. Louis. Yep. That's St. Louis Arch. Yeah, I think what was the first thing we hit? The first thing we hit was Big Things, Little Town.
Yes.
Which was that? I feel like I'm yelling. Aren't I?
No, you're actually not.
Oh yeah, that's a dinosaur in Uranus right there.
Just in case you ever wondered what they look like up there, that's what they look like.
Chelsea's where we picked Lisa up at. All right. Yeah, but our first stop was Big Things, Little Town, which they had, like the mailbox, the world's largest mailbox. They had world's largest rocking mouse trap, golf club,
pencil,
all that. It goofy little Americana. I think there's a picture of you and a bird. There's a picture of you in a bird cage or something in there, preacher.
Yeah, and I was singing, came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, but no, actually, that was really cool.
That was a good time. That was definitely
If you guys get a chance
here we go.
For sure, you get to see the town.
Yeah, there you go. You can see the mailbox there, and Lisa actually mailed a postcard to Robbie from there. And when you mail a postcard and you put it in the mailbox inside that big mailbox there, the red arm goes up, and then it comes back down when you put a piece of mail in there. It's pretty cool. We didn't catch it on video, but it happened.
I think we got a picture of it.
Yeah, we got pictures of it.
Yeah. Stephanie got a picture of it. I think I did too. But
that was our first stop along the way. Broke things up a little.
You know what I really thought was cool at that stop was the world's largest.
Oh man, what the heck is
here?
The world's largest shit house?
Can you hear me? Oh.
What is this?
Yeah, who let the guy in?
Oh, I went back in time to save Harambe and stop the coronavirus. How's everything in 2020?
Would it destroy everything?
It's all your fault, dude. It's all your fault. You just made it worse.
I met some lady named Carol Basket. She said she was going to save everyone. What's going on, gentlemen?
What the fuck is up?
Welcome back to the show.
Oh my God.
I thought you fell off the face of the earth.
Are you telling me that 2020 is not better? Son of
No.
a bitch.
I can't hear
Oh,
any
well.
more thing.
What's going on, Worm?
What's up, sir? How you been? You enjoying yourself?
Yes. Yes,
We
I
missed
am.
you. We missed you on this fucking trip. God damn it!
I know. Unfortunately,
You would have had some fun.
I got stuck working.
That's all right. You get to look forward to the video of us trying some nasty freaking sodas.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
Heard about the grass soda and the dirt soda?
The dirt.
Those were just 2 of them. We had 12.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, the dirt soda was actually, I mean, okay. You think it's gross and totally disgusting? If you go to the grocery store or whatever and you like grab a fresh mushroom and you eat it, that's exactly what that dirt soda tasted like. Exactly to a T.
I know the taste of fresh
What ended up
mushrooms.
being the last soda?
Yeah, but that's we've got that all on GoPro. We'll be sticking that video together here soon and piecing it together like we do. Yeah, I'm brought to you today by the bus, as you guys can tell here. I think in the background there, it's the front windshield and stuff. My PC died, so I don't know if I'm cutting in and out like crazy or everybody else is because I'm on this little tablet. But
no, you
hey,
seem good on our end.
It seems to be working for now at least. But yeah, man, I want to go do another road trip so bad. I mean, we had fun. I mean, they're not all going to be perfect. They're not going to all be great. The last time I drove down to Tombstone down there, I blew a brake caliper and drove home on 3 brake calipers. We didn't have any of those problems this time. How did
the trailer do?
The trailer went great. I'm just gonna say that this honestly was the perfect trip. It was. There was no issues at all, other than Shelly chasing the cat all over the bus and Bill getting pissed off, and then Shelly blaming me like it was my fault.
Well, it was. The cat wanted to ride on my lap, and Shelly didn't want the cat on my lap, which it wasn't a good idea. But the way she grabbed the cat, she was just like storm rolled me over. I'm in the driver's seat. It was fucking hilarious.
Dude, she went after that cat, and that cat did like a 10-point jump. It was like boom, 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 and then up over my shoulders.
And gone. And it's just gone. It was like, what? What happened?
Oh,
yep, there's Cheem.
That was my cuddle buddy.
Yeah, unfortunately, that fucker's got to go back to the vet. His levels didn't go back up. They actually kind of went down. He's normal, but his levels went from, like where the best to back kind of like just above best. So it's
right.
There's still some stupid shit going on.
All right, prayers for Cheem.
Another $1,500 at the vet. Yay! Oh. Anyways, whew.
Well,
love this little fucker. But you know what? They were great.
And get us some money,
right?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. They were good travel pets though. The cat and the dog chilled out the whole fucking time.
Decided to play Houdini right before games start, but
yeah, little fucker climbed in Shelly's dresser. We couldn't find the cat. The fucker climbed in Shelly's dresser drawer, and the drawer closed, and he didn't care. We're calling him, looking for him. Baby, I think, finally found him, but
yeah, it was crazy. Good old Worm. That's such a beautiful face there.
I'm in danger.
Thank you.
But
it was the last time we went to Tombstone. The reason that I'm in danger thing is so funny is because our bus actually blew up the last time we went to Tombstone and almost killed everybody on the team.
George was involved with that too, I believe. He told us stories of flames and fire trucks and
yep.
And that is why you don't get on a bus with mutiny.
Well, that's one of the reasons. Just one.
There's many more, but just know that your life is in danger when you get on their bus.
I mean, hell, maintenance on these fucking buses ain't no joke. I mean, theirs is a little shorter than mine, but it's still a full size bus frame. I mean, it ain't a short bus, and it.
I was gonna say, here we go with the short bus jokes with Mutiny.
No, it's a smaller bus than mine, but it's still a full size bus. It's not a van frame, and it costs money, and there's maintenance. Things get old.
Just the tires. I mean, one tire on our bus costs
as much
as a whole round around the car.
Well, dude, just before we left, I spent $960 fucking on tires. Two front tires.
It was just two. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Nice ride though with those tires. It was the steering wheel ride. Just no pole or nothing. It was nice.
Hey, listen. I want to thank you, Bill, for driving. Bill did most of the driving on the trip. I think there was like maybe a couple hours where he let Shelly drive, and then she was getting honked at, and he's like, "All right, I'm taking back over."
Nah, I mean, no. I had to give her shit because she gives me shit about hitting the what did Worm call them? The rivet strips, because I hit the rumble strips. So.
Hey,
I guess I ride the left or the right side of the lane. I guess I ride the right side of the lane, and depending on what state you're in, the warning grooves are either in the lines or just the other side of the lines. And I kind of ride that line a little too close, I guess, most of the time, and it's obnoxious.
Better than the center line.
Yeah. Better to ride that.
But hey, thank you for doing all that driving, man. You were a beast, and you drove that entire time, and I appreciate it, and I'm sure everybody else on the bus did also, because
it was cool. I'm in a little bit of trouble because I didn't let her drive because she likes to drive it too. It's a thing. I should have got you driving. I should have let you drive it for a little bit.
Take him to that Home Depot and let him do drive in the parking lot.
Chris was Shithouse was part of the first bus driving class. I pulled the bus up at the Lowe's. I picked up some stuff, and then we went into the back, and him and Shelly did bus driving class.
That's cool. The only thing I was worried about with that was when we were pulling that trailer out. That's what I was.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's kind of what had me, like, all right, well, whatever. If I'm comfortable doing it, hell, and you guys were comfortable stopping when we stopped.
Oh yeah.
So I really had no problem with it. It was good for me because I feel weird in the back of the bus unless I'm sleeping. It's not.
Being a casual observer.
Yeah, it's not my normal spot.
It's like being an adult, and then you get in the back seat of a car that you probably haven't been in a back seat in quite a long time. And then it just seems weird being there.
Like your mom's driving.
Yeah.
Like your mom's driving, kind of. You're like, oh, yeah, I'm with mom, so she's going to drive, I mean, it's like, fuck.
Let's be real. You got that seat set to your butt cheeks, and you're like, yeah, this is my seat, whereas you playing musical seats like we were in the back. But hopefully we kept you entertained for the most part. We was playing some serious games. Of Uno was taking place, right?
Yep.
And then we had, what was that other game, Worm, that we were playing? Worm.
Worm's frozen.
He's frozen.
I got it. It's let me see here. It was dude, it was a sweet game because it's kind of just
the games you guys were playing, the internet games.
Yes, use your words, right? And so let's just put it there. When one of the questions was if there was an 11th commandment, what would it be? And the best answer was, "Thou shalt not wear cobra." Oh shoot! But
that was funny. That was funny because there were a bunch of us. I was driving, but they were all playing. But it was cool because they hooked the was it George's it was handheld
Worms Nintendo Switch.
There you go. Yeah. It was on Worm Switch, and they just played the game. Everybody driving. It was pretty cool. Anyone going to Fort Knox next weekend? I want to, but man, I got goals right now, and they're kind of they're pretty insane, to tell you the truth. But I'm trying. I mean, we're going to be hitting World Cup for sure. So, well, no. Oh Jesus! Wait a minute! What was that? Holy sh! That was, I think, after the fire.
We're going faster now than we were when we got here. Well, we could have pushed it, man. We should have made it faster doing this. Probably could have, actually. How's this curve?
Okay, and so that is why you don't ride a bus with mutiny, all right?
I don't know if we could even push my bus.
Oh, that would be. There's enough stuff in there that probably not.
Well,
no. If there's enough of us, maybe we could.
If we got a little bit of an incline.
There you go. With a trailer, push it with a trailer. Oh,
so
no.
Our second stop on this trip, though, was in Uranus.
Boy, you know, there's a lot of places
Uranus
I like to
Fudge
be.
Factory.
Thank y'all for picking Uranus today, and please be careful pulling out.
That was one of the clerks or the cashier girls. Man, you walk in the door and it's right away. Welcome to Uranus. I mean, Worm was just, I mean, he was beside himself. He was like in his element. It was back and forth.
It was perfect.
You know what was funnier, though, is that the guy back in the back part had Worm beat on every Uranus. Him and Worm were going back and forth, and then finally Worm's just like, I give up.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. But they have great fudge. I mean, it's something else. It's a definite tourist stop. They've got a oddities museum. They've got but they got fudge. They've got all these shirts. They've got.
You're saying there's a lot of cool stuff to see in Uranus.
There is, dude. There is so much. I'll tell you what. I'll eat
in Uranus.
I'll eat at Uranus anytime.
Yeah. I was surprised you were able to get that many people at Uranus. Yeah.
we parked that big green bus in Uranus.
Yep.
See, this was what the whole last half of the picture was about. This Uranus jokes.
Yeah,
Right.
and then just from that point on, it was all about Uranus. And when they started playing the game, they had to stop. I think it was a rule after a little while. No more Uranus jokes. You could have big fun in Uranus. That's great.
Hey, we did play Uno in Uranus. We did.
That's great. What the heck just happened to my damn?
Lisa did. We go in, and as soon as we go in, there's a big bin of rubber chickens, and one of them was like this big, and all of a sudden you hear, "Wham!" It's Lisa pushing down on all those
rubber chickens.
So that's exactly what I would have done.
Yeah, that was in the oddities. That was in the oddities place in Uranus, and it kind of made it feel like you were never getting out of Uranus when you talked to her a little bit. There was a back room you could have paid extra money to go into in Uranus, and nobody paid the extra money to go into the back room in Uranus because they didn't know if they were coming out of Uranus's back room.
No, that once you went back past that door, I feel there was no coming back.
They did have.
Would you like to come back? No, thank you.
No.
I'm good at the front of Uranus.
They have an escape room, so you can escape Uranus. It just wasn't open yet.
Nice.
There's a tattoo parlor there too, so you can get tattoos in Uranus.
Nice.
They also had police protecting Uranus.
Yeah,
It's a valuable thing.
So,
definitely.
How'd the game go?
The game.
Are we even to the game yet? Because I think we
No.
stopped at Jellystone National Park, and
we saw, hey, boo boo, you got my pick in
Yogi.
the basket. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. So we crashed out the first night. I don't know what else we did in between here and there. There's all kinds of stupid shit. Then we that Shithouse's
Look at his
buddy
backer.
right there.
Yeah.
That was on the way home at Three Corners, but yeah, we did make it to Tombstone. It was a blast. It was a fucking weekend.
We got in late Thursday night.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
when we got in Thursday night, one of the cool things was a couple of the guys from Monster Killers came over immediately and was like, "Hey, welcome, blah 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 blah." You know, reached out, shook our hands, gave some of the guys some extras on the side there, and dude, it was a good time. It was nice. You know, we got in probably around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night.
No, I don't think it. I think we were done. I think we got there about 9. I think we got there about 9. Yeah.
It was dark.
So we had obviously had other stops between here and there because, I mean, we left Wednesday morning and we got there Thursday night, right?
Yeah, late Thursday night.
So,
later.
Yeah, so it was a good time. I mean, it wasn't too bad. You know, we crashed out. We woke up when we woke up and set camp up, and people started showing up. Yeah, look at that group. So that's you got everybody there. I think you got down actually on the very bottom row to the right of the screen, you got Fawn, and then to the left of the screen at the bottom, you got one of the new recruits, Mary. There she is. She came in all the way from Washington to play with us and to check us out and see if she wanted to play with us. She was no joke.
People.
She was having, and she had a good time. She was very happy to be playing alongside of us, and it's nice to have her around.
I was very happy to have her by our side.
Yeah, the only thing is that she's going to end up playing with this goofball, Raleigh here, with the Maui Burst Mountain Dew brought all the way from Michigan for him because he couldn't get it. He took that back in his carry-on because he wanted it. But yeah, Mary's over in Washington, so she's going to be playing with Maldonado and those guys probably a little bit more than us. But hopefully we get her out on our side again, playing close to us again, having some fun.
Get her out at like Monster and Legends.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
She actually used to play up at Hell Survivors because she used to live in Michigan for a little while.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she said she went out there a couple of times. So yeah, I'm definitely excited. She was an awesome pickup, man. She hung out with us all weekend. She actually didn't leave until we left and stuff like that.
She rented an SUV and just set up camp in the SUV. So she was right next to the bus. We had a pretty decent compound. And then we had a bunch of people from out of state come. Everybody was pretty much out of state, but Raleigh showed up. Reggie showed up. We were able to give him his jersey. Let's see. John Lee flew in. Oh, Maldonado and his family. Michael Maldonado and his family. Total surprise. Cool. First time I've ever met his wife. I think I've met his son before. Yeah, there's his daughter right there. Yep, look at the chips she's got.
I made a deal with her. Go ahead, Bill. I'm sorry.
I said those chips came in handy later on in the day. I think there's a little video of that too.
I made a deal with her because she heard there were some first strike guys on the field, and she was like all worried about getting shot in the neck. And I'm like, listen, you get shot in the neck by a first strike, and I promise that you can karate chop me in my neck as hard as you want. And so that every time I came off the field, I'm like, you get shot in that neck? I need to do a neck check. So I was clear. I didn't get karate chopped.
There's Raleigh. Raleigh taking part of the at last minute. Look at those pants he's got on. Dang. Speaking of which, the order has touched ground, so I don't have possession of the next order of. Ooh, that was a nice overlay there, Dill. The man in the background, the Wizard of Oz, so to speak. Check these out, the JT Frogaflash team pants. Check out Mad Frog Militia on Facebook, and you can sign up and order a pair of these. I actually should probably check the order forms to see if anybody's. I haven't done it since I got home. See if anybody else has signed up for a pair. But the second shipment should be shipping out soon as I get possession of them. From what I understand, they're done and they are on their way to me. Look at that goofball! Woo! Just
nice.
Look, those freaking pants are. These pants are comfortable as shit.
That's what you were missing, Bill. You were missing your head wrap during that final battle.
I should have worn my head wrap for that final battle. That, that's Chinese for Mad Frog. We hope. we had it checked. It's as good as it's as good as it comes out. There you go.
Did you take Kay's word for it?
Well, yeah, she looked into it too. She double checked for me. Yeah, that's a head wrap. Those head wraps are awesome. I wish I would have had one on for the final battle. I ran for slapsticks, and I had to walk.
Let me see it. Oh yeah, it's still there. You got them.
Yeah. There you go. Moments after that. I come off, I come walking around. One of the guys is like, "Hey, you should probably go get that taken care of." I'm like, "What?" And then I felt the blood dripping down between my eyes. Like,
Look
okay, hold on.
That thing.
Yeah, no kidding. No wonder he hit it.
It was like shooting the sun, Bill.
Yeah. Yep, it sucked. It sucked. I don't even remember if I know I had touched the stick and changed it, but I don't think they kept it because I was definitely hit before I got to it. But maybe they felt compassion for me. You know, Stephanie, a helmet for final battle is not a bad idea. I mean, sometimes I probably should wear a helmet anyways, just because. If you ask Kay, lately, I've been hitting my head left and right. I don't know. I'm just... Either all you people are too damn short and you're building things too short, or I'm just running into stuff.
You know, JT, our sponsor, makes a full helmet that would be good for tank runs and final battle slapstick runs.
Yeah. Hey, Shithouse, look at the patch you missed out on.
Very nice.
Brigade program. Yes, Tombstone was a brigade event. Everybody, check out brigadeprogram.com and get joined up, sign up, all that fun stuff. It's actually Fawn was the brigade program winner. And this was the trip she picked. She doesn't drive, so I'm sorry, she doesn't fly. She didn't want to fly, so we worked it out and brought her along with us on the trip because why not? She was on the way, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out the brigade program.
With her.
Yep, and Stephanie she was her +1 exactly. So those girls did some gambling for me. They were the gamblers. So there was them, and there was Nate from Monster Killers. Monster Killers. There you go. Nice little hat they gave me. They yeah, every time I comb my hair, yeah, George. Every time I comb my hair, it hurts.
Yeah, I've been there. It's a legend.
Oh, here you go. Okay, so here you go. This is Nate and these guys. This is what happened when they closed the casino down.
Store, sir. Store, sir.
That's some cash right there.
Freaking awesome.
All because of this guy and her. Gentleman back here. This guy here.
Awesome.
So right after that, we proceeded to load everything that was in the store into boxes, and Yeah, we had a stable of horses. I mean, I think we had like 16, 17. We had a lot of horses. And
Yes.
they're literally they're stick horses. I don't know if there's any pictures, but they're yeah. Go ahead, show this video. This is the final. This is everybody leaving at the very end of the day.
We'll go trotting down the road at Lone Rangers.
Wow, wow, wow.
Up or down, whatever you want to do. I don't know.
I'm ready to
Yeah, that sounds good. All right, off into the sunset, guys.
Wow, wow, wow.
That was the final ride from at the end of day 2.
And we did ride those horses all the way off the field. So
you rode them all amazing. Over. You rode them suckers all over the field, dude. You went nuts with those. So you had to stay galloping while you were on that stick horse, or you were a live player and you could get lit up. The only thing that could take out a horse was dynamite, a rocket, or another horse. So it was interesting. It was some fun. You could use them for some fun. At the very end, so we've got all those horses. Yeah, there you go. That's Cray Cray from Crazy Crew, Emily. Along with John there, the clown mask.
That was my riding partner right there.
Yeah.
Her and what
Nate?
is his name? No, Spencer.
Yes.
Spencer, I think is Spencer Sunday is what he goes by on Facebook.
Yeah.
But yes. Oh my gosh.
No, we had no tornado this year. The weather was phenomenal. It was nice and cool at night for us to sleep and nice and warm in the day for us to play. Yeah, so those horses at the very end, very end, we sent all of those horses at one time at his base. Seabass said he didn't know what to do at first.
If you would have seen his face when all these horses started gathering around his HQ, oh my gosh, dude. He seriously did like crap his pants. Like he came out with a horse between his legs and he was trying to figure out what the heck to do. And so he's like, "You're out. I barrel tagged you." And I said, "No, I'm not. Let me see your oats." And he was like, I don't have any oats. Like, therefore, I'm not dead. I'm still galloping around. But he
it was a weekend. It was a weekend. It was a battle back and forth. We had a good time. Everybody had a blast. The lip sync battle was great. I don't know about the wing eating contest because, honest to God, I was bullshitting with people, and next thing I knew, it was over. Oh, the food!
It was rigged.
Now you know what? Here's another thing about the food. I got shafted because I got the food because I was on the field, so I didn't get dinner when I was supposed to. I didn't get lunch when I was supposed to, but everything I saw was phenomenal. I just wouldn't suggest eating that big burrito at 4:30 in the morning when you wake up because you're hungry.
Ooh, that burrito was delicious. Yeah. That was on one of our. So on my way there, all I heard was, "Don't go to the Aztec tent." Like everybody is talking all this stuff about the Aztecs, and you'll never come back the same. And I'm like, well, screw it. Let's go find this Aztec tent, And so we go wandering through, and we couldn't find them because what it was is we were too early. And so we ended up seeing a bunch of friggin' cleats and stuff up on the kitchen or up on the kitchen. I only say kitchen because of Lisa's comment there. But they were up on the wire, right? But we did run into some crazy clowns that were out there in the woods. And but man, it was fun, man. It was a great time. And I want to give a shout out to Thomas, man, for making this awesome microfiber map. Dude, this right here is honestly like the best map. If you can see, there's a $15,000 reward for Bill. Vote for your mayor. And then we got Seabass down there. But man, look how crisp and clean this thing is. Thank you,
The
Thomas.
quality on those is nice. Definitely nice. He got a good product to press on, and he made it turn out really nice.
Man, I'm going to tell you what. If it wasn't for this microfiber map, I wouldn't have completed half the missions I completed, man. So thank you for the microfiber maps and all that you did.
When did that happen?
Took long enough to notice, hey? What do you think? So these, I got to make a deal with them. These are going to be available soon. I was given, Shelly was given this, so technically this one's not mine, but I'm gonna try to abscond with it, cover my bald head. Should have taken it to the gun range with me yesterday. That would have been interesting. I don't know. I didn't want nothing that said militia on it while I was at the gun range. After what's going on around here, you don't want. I don't know.
You don't want them thinking that you're trying to kidnap the governor, huh?
Jesus
I
Christ!
knew that was coming.
I mean, I don't know. And I guess from what I understand, they did all their communications through Facebook or something like that. Some public social media page. So, I mean,
you know what? Before I even heard what they did, I saw a picture of all of them, and I was like, that looks like a bunch of stupid idiots that would try to come up with some plot, but would tell everybody at the bar and get caught like on day one of planning. And sure enough, I was like, oh, they tried to kidnap the governor. I'm like, God, every single one of those guys looked like they didn't make it past second grade. Like, it was. Yeah.
B-Rad went to school with one of them. So.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, but I don't know. Anyways, fuck that shit. I mean,
the hat, Phil Ramirez made, right?
Yeah, Phil made the hat. It was a Shelly Don't Kill Me because of a shirt he made, and Shelly didn't like it. To be honest, the post went up. I'm driving the bus, and I didn't see the post until it was like 36 comments in, and by that point, I'm like, okay, whatever. It is what it is.
I saw the post and I just
shirt?
Yeah.
I saw the post and I just went.
Yeah, I didn't see it till like 36 comments later, and I just was like, yeah, I guess I'll talk to Phil tomorrow. But he brought this because he's a lot closer in Texas than we are. But no, look at that's a nice quality hat. So it's Titan Sign. Titan Signs. He's does some of the stuff. I mean, he's no Maxed Sportswear, one of our major sponsors. They are clothing sponsors. He does a bunch of stuff, actually. I have Acid Trip shirts in stock in my possession. So if anybody's interested in their own Acid Trip Mad Frog Militia shirt, let me know. I may have one of them in stock. I can get it to you right away. If anybody, I guess.
You got a small one? Because my girlfriend said she wanted one.
I'll have to look. I think so. I think I have a small, and I have some larges and extra larges. I can't remember how many smalls I got because I know Kay got one, and then Shelly ordered a couple of tank top ones that are those are awesome. He does some good stuff. Aaron cooked up the Acid Trip design because I told him, hey, so let me see what you can do tie dye because. I was talking with Kay. We were going to actually tie-dye shirts, and then I was going to press the logo on them, which we still could do one day. But I told him, well, let's see what you can do tie-dye, and then that's what he sent me back. I don't know if you have any pictures handy of that Acid Trip shirt there, Aaron, the voice in the background. Or no, not the voice in the background, just the guy that's pushing the buttons this time. That's what he came up with, and I'll tell you what, I'm like, bam, that's Acid Trip. That looked sweet as hell. There you go. So you got the MFA, and then you've got the Acid Trip. You've got the smoke. I guess we're gonna say tech tee for the fucking the
badass
gay there. It's got shit house on the front. Yeah, K on the back.
Bad Mamma Jim on the front of that.
We've got an executive. Yeah, we've got an executive shirt from them. So just check out maxsportswear.com and type in Mad Frog in the search bar, and boom, it'll pop up with a bunch of the stuff you can get from them. The JT pants and the sweatpants you can get through us off of the Facebook page. We can get them for you all set up and taken care of. Yeah, JT pants or the Dick sweats. There you go. The D sweats. It's, for
So-
whatever reason.
And
They
that's
just got-
that's
those
a
are
player-owned
fucking sweet.
company, is it not?
And then we've got you can get a couple of the Mad Frog 6s. Look, check them out. 1.5s. Lone Wolf Paintball's got a couple of them in stock. The last of them. There's a couple of them out there that are a little different. They got some nice laser etching and a Boss trigger guard on them. Those are the creme de la creme of the MF6s. But there you go. If you guys are interested in one, Lone Wolf has 3 of them in stock, I believe. Yeah. So that's it. If you don't get them there, you don't get them, because we're gonna have to make another run and see what we're gonna do with them. Make some decisions on how we're gonna change some things around or how we're gonna do it. But yeah, you check out maxsportswear.com. Check out Lone Wolf Paintball for all kinds of cool paintball stuff. The JT pants are direct from JT and GI Sports, along with the D sweats. Come summer, we're gonna have. See, there you go. Nice site. He's got a really nice put together site.
I'm gonna tell you what. I got a hoodie from them at the Tombstone event. Man, I love that hoodie. It is so nice.
Is it a Mad Frog one?
No, it's just a regular Max hoodie.
I gotta get that Mad Frog.
You got the Mad
badass.
I was talking to him about it. He said he said for sure
Actually, I'll
he'd do
go
one
grab
for
it
me.
real quick.
Yeah, so no, we can get those from them. That they're very nice. But there you go. You got the executive tech shirt in the middle. There's the tie dye, or I'm sorry, the acid trip. I love that, and it's bright, dude. We got to do a photo shoot with it, because I mean, I'm in the freaking mall. I'm at the vegetable store, in the middle of the vegetable store, the other side, nowhere near where Kay is, and she's like, "Oh no, I could see you the whole time you were there." I just think
Jill, could
that
you
would be
pop
a
up my
sweet
screen
photo.
here for a sec? Show off this hoodie. This is the Mad Frog Militia hoodie. It's a really nice material. It's kind of like the jerseys themselves. Get our sponsors name and number on the back. Probably my favorite hoodie. This is like the one hoodie that I'll never let a girl steal. It'll be mine.
It's kind of a jacket. It's not necessarily even a hoodie. It's really comfortable.
Yeah, it's so like it's almost
if you're
like a silky sort of material.
If you're interested in that, that's not up on the. Yeah, they're working on the MF leggings for George.
Nice.
If you're interested in a hoodie or something, let us know. That's something we got to get custom made. It's not on the public Max Sportswear site. Tie-dye party at the Frog Pond. Lisa, I'm not against it. I'm definitely not against it. It's something we can do, and it's a lot more fun when you do it with a bunch of people.
Oh yeah,
because it's easier. It's
me
not.
and the girlfriend
It's not.
tie-dye a lot. It's super. Once you get enough stuff, and especially if you build a drying rack like I did, you can just pump stuff out left and right.
Yeah, and then when you got enough people, it'll go even faster. So, and it's fun.
I think the last time we did it, she even did a onesie too, which was pretty gnarly.
Cool.
That's cool.
So
cool.
So,
but yeah,
I was gonna say, back to the game, man. Worm was killing it as a gunslinger.
Yep.
You there, Worm?
Yep. I think you were my only one, actually. Only one that did it full time.
Yeah, it's not very easy though, but I did a lot better this year than I did the first year I went. I kind of, the first year it took to figure out the swing of it, but this year I kind of went into it knowing what I had to do, and I fought for a while. I won a lot of fights, but eventually the gamblers were making so much money that there was no point in even being out there anymore.
Nate was crazy from Monster Killers, man. I'm telling you, he popped it down pretty good. They had a tank too, a walking tank. It's pretty badass. They did some work for us with that sucker. Yeah. But in the end, in the long run, oh yeah, it was their 5th birthday too. Their fifth year around. Ultimately, we had a lot of fun both days. We didn't know which way the game was going. The score was within 300 points, and we didn't win. Seabass won, but you know what? I can't be bad because man, that was a game, dude. It was a weekend. At the end of the first day, I was just like, wow, wow.
I was taking a look at all the missions that we were running and everything, and Viper killed it, man. Thank you, Viper, for putting on such a great game and for really thinking about all the different missions and things like that. Like when you, I wasn't. I played a Viper game before, but I wasn't expecting some of the things that he pulled out.
Yeah, it was
like the pig.
It's been
the cow pigs. He had cow pigs, and you had to maintain your stables. So you had to go and check on them, every 15, 20 minutes or whatever to make sure your cow pigs didn't go wandering off, or make sure nobody got into your corral and stole your pigs and whatnot. And there were only certain people who could actually go in and steal your pigs or your cow pigs and stuff like that. So that was really cool. And so you had in this event, your role players, you had your cow handlers, you had your gunslingers, you had your gamblers, and then you had your demolition team, and then you had your engineers, and I'm missing one more, right?
Medic.
And you had your medic. So like there was all kinds of different areas to get involved in this. If you didn't, the people off the field, as you could tell from what Bill said, were just as important as the people on the field. Because without our gamblers making money, without our gunslingers making money, we would have never been able to purchase the 20 horses that we had to send a horse, onslaught at them, or we wouldn't have been able to purchase the tanks and stuff like that.
It's a Viper game, so you get a lot of missions, let alone there was a new set of 4 missions every half hour.
Oh, man.
So it was mad anarchy and madness for a little bit, and then it would calm down and get real quiet, and then you're like, wait a minute, shit's not right, something ain't right, and then boom, it'd pick all up again. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, but it's been a while since I played a Viper game, but I always loved playing them. There's a lot, he puts a lot of effort into it, and his games typically just run without a hitch.
Yeah, well, he puts it together like it's a play, and so you like literally have to think through like, okay, well, I'm dancing in this scene, and it's like, okay, well, now I need to go over here and dance in this scene. It's crazy, but one of the things that I really liked about it is like his props were just on point. Oh, the sniper, we forgot the sniper. That's what
sniper. I was. There you go. There you go.
So he had these 2 old-fashioned guns, and you had to go out there. You had to cock it and actually take the shot, and then the ref would go and call the person out, which is going to lead into the story here of how I ended up throwing my horse across the field. And Cray Cray from what team is she from? I forget her.
Crazy Crew.
Crazy Crew.
Crazy
she was like, you can't throw that horse. I'm like, screw that damn horse. So I threw that thing so dang on far. I was so mad. So one of the missions is you had to take the sniper rifle, and you had to go and you had to sniper 2 people at enemy HQ. So me and Cray Cray go on these horses, and we're galloping, and I got this big old heavy freaking sniper rifle with me, right? And she was worried because we had gotten shot out before at the enemy HQ. And during Viper's games, you can yell, search the body, and you can take whatever props they have on them or my horse. So I could have lost the sniper rifle, the sniper card, my horse, my oats, and the mission card, right? And so we get there, and I'm like, I told this ref on the way there, I'm like, hey, look, I need you to follow me. I'm going to snipe 2 people, blah, 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 blah. I gave her the rundown. She goes, oh, there'll be a ref there. Well, I was told that before, and there wasn't a ref there. So I get there, and, of course, there's no ref there. And so I go trotting on my horse all the way back to get her, bring her back, And I'm like, there's their HQ. These are the two people. I called them out. Everything was legit. Take my shots at them. So then she goes, and at this point, Cray Cray's like, "Hey, we got to get out of here because they're gonna send a horse rider to shoot us." And I'm like, "No, I want to make sure this mission is completed and called in because I have a big issue with that. If I leave, they're not gonna call that mission in, and we'll fail it. And I don't like failing missions, right?" And so she's like, "Come on, let's go, let's go." And I'm like, "No, well, they did. They sent a horse down the road and he starts shooting at us. So we go taking off and I get to a point where I'm out of range and I stop and she's like, "Preacher, let's go, let's go." And I'm like, "No, I need to make sure this is completed, right?" Well, the lady comes back and she's like, "It's not completed." I'm like, "What do you mean it's not completed?" And she was like, "You were shooting at their hospital." Now, me, I've been there already and already seen their HQ. I'm like, "Listen, that's not their hospital." And she was like, "That was their hospital." I'm like, "Give me back my stuff." And she was telling me it wasn't completed. So I got mad and I took that horse and I just said, "Whoom," and chucked it. And Emily was standing across and she's like, "What are you doing? You can't throw that horse." Because how much some horses cost, Bill?
I don't know.
They
Too
were,
much at that time. At that point, they were like 300-400. I don't know.
And so what
they kept raising the price so high it was ridiculous.
Yeah, because we kept buying them. So they were saying supply and demand. So another ref comes over, and so I walked over, picked up my horse, and I'm ticked at this point. And I'm like, "Listen, she's trying to say I didn't complete this mission, but I did. She's trying to say it was their hospital when it's really their HQ." So the ref comes over, and he looks, and he's like, "Yeah, that's their HQ, you know, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Good." And at this time, they're sending their horse riders back down at us again. And I'm like, "Look," and I had gotten my 2 shots back. So I'm like, boom, boom, take those 2 guys out, sign this off, and I'm out of here. And so we ended up taking off and we completed it. But man, I was so mad. I chucked that horse all the way across the field. Oh,
I've been there. Get mad at a mission, or you find out that it wasn't explained well. Or God, I'll never forget when we were at Marvel versus DC, like the Green Lantern ring incident, where we spent like an hour and a half on the field looking for a ring. We're none. Everybody forgot to tell us.
They just purposely he purposely didn't tell us those damn Green Lantern rings were there.
Yeah,
both teams were tearing them around. I think by the end of the day, both teams were looking for the rings together just to find them because we were pissed.
Yeah, but and that's it. You know, you get so irritated because you like, listen, this mission is complete.
You get into it. You really get into it.
You know, and you invest that time in, especially like I said, for Emily and I, we were constantly, you know, going all around that field. Like I said, I think the first day was 13 and a half, almost 14 miles that we galloped on their stinking horses, you know? And so, but, you know, all in all, it was a great weekend and we really killed it. There was so Tim from Cobra, right? That's his name, Tim. He tried,
man. He tried and
he was trying to. So one of our missions was that you had to destroy the enemy HQ. And so Bill's in our HQ, Seabass is in the other HQ. And I'll tell you what, Tim was going left and right trying to get over to our HQ and stuff. And he was my rival on the horse because every time we'd run into each other, there was a battle between us. And I ended up getting the best of him in Tombstone State Park. I was completing a mission. And I hear him yell for the ref, and he's got his mission card. And I see he doesn't have a gun. Well, I started carrying a barrel on me because as a horse rider, you can barrel tag other horses, or if you dismount, then you can kill other people. And so I was barrel tagging people. I was dismounting and then killing people with the barrel. And I happened to see him. So I went running after him. He's trying to run away from me, and I stabbed him, and we both fell into the bushes, and I ended up searching his body and taking his mission card and stuff. But, man, he was all over that field too. But we did a pretty good job. Kay was on point with placing dynamite around our base.
Demo. Yeah, the demo. By the end of the day there with the demo, she had that was locked down. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Kay came in clutch there on that, man. That was an awesome job on her. And Dude, our team just played really, really well together.
It was a good weekend. It was a good time. Both sides had fun. It was good shit. It was definitely good stuff. Yeah.
Let's see.
So I mean, it was a good game.
Kudos to Joe. Joe's out there helping you, XO.
Joe Perez. Yep, Joe Perez was my XO, so that was nice. Man, we had a bunch of teams. Team Dirt, freaking Monster Killers. I mean, I can't even tell you everybody that was playing for us. Crazy Crew and them. It was
Anomaly.
great. Good Anomaly. It was a good time. Everybody that played for us and played against us, it was great. We had a blast. Definitely had a blast. And then on our way home, and then we got
the lip sync battle. That must be one.
Then on the way home, yeah, it was something else. But then it had to end, and we had to freaking leave and head back home, which kind of sucked. But it is what it is. What did we do on the way home? We stopped at a few things. We drove by a small. It was good having you there, Lisa. We drove by and saw mini Stonehenge. Yeah, she was. I was surprised she was out there so much. I figured she was going to be helping George and gambling or something with the girls, but no, she was out there. She shot up her paint and had some fun.
We was slinging paint in wastelands. That was one of our first missions. There was to get into wastelands and blow something up and whatever. And she was like, I got shot out and she was right next to me. And then I looked and she's up in the front of the line. She was leading the charge, man. Great job, Lisa. You were awesome.
Nice. I'm sad I missed that trip. I really wanted to play at that field. That was Avid?
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll have to hop in that
Trey and John.
Yeah,
you'll have to hop in that time machine.
For sure.
So we gotta figure out. I mean, a little off topic here, but we gotta. Everybody's got to sit down together and talk about events for next year. What we really realistically know is happening and what isn't. Because I'm sorry, but myself, I want to commit to some games, but I don't think they're going to happen. Hawaiian Legends worries.
I'd wait until after November.
Yeah.
What's that?
Worm said he's waiting until after
November. It does.
We should know.
Yeah, you're right. After the election. But, I mean, Hawaii is still on a 14-day quarantine, so I can't go there to sit in a hotel for 14 days. It's really bumming me out because it's right now when I need to buy my tickets. So I'm kind of just taking it, trying to just be prepared for when we find out what's happening because there's no official word. There probably won't be for a little while because we don't know what's happening. And that's far enough away. That's in February. But it's just I gotta pull the trigger now, and this stupid stuff has got me. So I don't know. I guess I'll end up paying extra 2 days before we were supposed to leave. Who knows?
Yeah, the one
we're going to Cup.
Yeah. Well, isn't Clouds versus Zombies next?
No, that was the same weekend.
Same weekend. Tombstone. Oh. Yeah. That and Endless Legends was all the same weekend.
Yeah, this whole COVID force and everything. I tried to go back in time, guys. I tried to save Harambe and stop the coronavirus.
That's fucking great.
The monkey paw ruined everything.
Yeah, I fell into some magic mushrooms. I lost about a couple weeks. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now though that any games on the West Coast, man, there was a lot of those that were canceled this year, and it really sucks because they had some good games planned this year. But luckily for us over here,
I guess Decay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, in the Midwest, we haven't been bad. I guess Decay of Nations is still happening out in California at SC Village. Yeah.
Right.
So that's one of them that's happening. Hanu's leading one side and Tom Cole's leading the other.
I miss Hanu. I haven't seen him. Oh, it's been a while, man.
Oh, you would have saw him at Bones and Ashes had you showed up.
Do what I can, man. I'm the only salesman left in my store, so it's
That was a good game too, because that was like just before everything totally went.
Yeah, that's
fucked
what
on
belly
us.
up after that. Yeah.
Yeah, just as we're coming home, everything was like, "Oh yeah, you're fucked." Oh, you guys were traveling. You've got the COVID. I'm like, no, no. But yeah, what else did we do on the way home? What else did we do? We stopped at the smallest Stonehenge, that mini Stonehenge, and really didn't have a place to park, so we just kept driving.
We stopped at the 3 Points.
Feels like 3 years ago. Bones and ashes. You're right. You're right. Look at that. We stopped at the 3 Points, where we could stand in 3 points of the 3 states at the same time.
Yeah, Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma.
I think so.
Yeah,
had to be.
It was.
Yeah, that was a kind of a quick little stop. There's another place. There's another place in the country where you can stand at the corner of 4 states, I believe. And that's like in the Arizona area. So that's another cool one.
Colorado, New Mexico, and I don't remember the fourth one.
Utah maybe or something.
Utah.
I think so. Yeah, maybe. But actually, that's a cool one. We did that on one of the road trips. But and then we stopped by the candy factory, I believe.
That place was sweet.
Yeah, the world's largest gift shop and Redmond Candy Factory. They got a bunch of Gross Gus soda pop. So that video's going to be out soon. That was all done with the GoPro. We'll check that out and get that edited and loaded up soon.
The world's longest stoplight.
Oh yeah, the world's longest stoplight. Jesus Christ! I mean, and then just as I say "fuck it" and run it turns green. I don't know.
That was horrible. Hey, listen! Do not eat pickled cotton candy. That was so.
Oh, dude, that stuff is so good. That stuff is
no.
The cotton candy. I just had some pickled chips, and I was like, oh wait a minute, we got the pickled cotton candy.
That was awful. It was awful. I almost puked on that.
See, me and Bill are more accustomed to eating weird stuff, which we'll have. Which hopefully before the end of the year, we'll have a very spicy surprise video coming as well.
So you got that nut, dude.
Yes.
You got that nut challenge, and then the girls bought us two. It was 2-for-1 death chip challenge at the 7-Eleven we were at. So we've got 2 death chips and 2 death nut 2s.
Yeah, so Death Nut 2 is the one that I did on the video, where the original one starts at jalapeno peanuts and ends at Carolina Reaper ones. In the 2.0 ones that I got, it starts with Carolina Reaper, and then by the end they just put 13 million Scoville salt on it. And like for comparison purposes, a jalapeno is about 15,000. So 15,000 to 13 million. I mean, it was enough to make me vomit.
What the hell did I start? What the fucking hell did I start?
Yeah, that was
first.
Rough
It was
the last time
zebra. I want to go back to zebra tarantulas. Do we need to start eating live animals or something instead?
I mean, right. Dude, we got Lisa. Oh, be careful what you wish for. Hey, Chris.
Oh yeah, we ate the Chris. Wait a minute, we ate the crickets, Chris, because they actually had the crickets for sale at the Jellystone Park gift shop. So the girls bought a bunch of the salt and vinegar ones. Those were candy. Those were good.
They're not bad at all compared to
what happened is we remember how Lisa called us out.
Yeah,
well, Lisa called us out, so I was like, "Oh, all right, Lisa, crickets it is. Which flavor you want?" So she chose the salt and vinegar ones, but she didn't like them. But Bill was like, "This is tasty. I don't mind this."
Wasn't bad. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they're a good source of protein.
Yeah, the only thing we've eaten so far that was like hard to stomach was that water scorpion thing, because it was like eating a Band-Aid. Like that thing was just the wings and like, I was not a fan. Yeah. I thought the beetle was going to be bad, but as soon as we pulled those out of the package, I was like, shit.
You still got the finish.
Yeah,
we still got the Beatles.
Beatles.
Yeah. Jeez,
That ain't gonna be
Pete.
nothing compared to that friggin' water scorpion. That
No,
was,
no. The thorax of the zebra tarantula. There was something in there. There was.
Yeah, you might have got because sometimes when they make that stuff, there's eggs inside of them. So like if you get one like overseas, you bite into it and it's like jelly, and you're like, "What's that?" Oh, it's the eggs. Yeah,
it was interesting. Yeah, yeah, guys. Please like and share the stream. Check out our Facebook. Check out our Instagram. All that fun stuff. We have a team TikTok as well. Mad Frog Militia.
Oh yeah.
Check all that stuff out. Let's see, what else did we do? I'm winding down here because I gotta go inside and pay attention to Mama a little bit. She's not feeling good, so I want to make sure she knows I'm thinking about her because I'm sure she ain't watching us right now. She's probably watching Grey's Anatomy.
I got some drinking to do. I got
There you
tomorrow
go.
off, so.
All right. What else
That
did
means
we
we
do?
need to
So we
skip
did
for another week.
we did Redmond's Candy Factory, and I think that was kind of like our. I don't know. There'll be a video or a photo collage, something we put together, and we'll go from there.
An article coming out in Paintball Media Magazine. So
this guy here might be. I don't know. Hey, him. There you go. That guy there. Maybe we'll see how that works. It's quite interesting to be home and actually have a full bed to sleep in, sharing it with a German Shepherd and a cat. They seem to still be sleeping on me most of the night. So that's been nice being home for all that stuff. Check out our another MF road trip videos on YouTube, guys. Check out our YouTube channel. We got a bunch of different stuff. I don't know. Buy our merch. Support us to travel in some more on this goddamn bus. This MF bus. On this MF bus trip. And yeah, I don't know. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Because like I said,
we need to get together and maybe schedule a contest or something for like a Mad Frog Mustache Movember. Maybe give away some Mad Frog gear or something like that.
Ooh.
And then help, you know, for Movember. I don't know about you guys. I've had two buddies actually lose one to testicular cancer. So, I mean, I'm all in for that.
Hey,
plus,
that's
Preacher
not
would
a bad
look
idea.
Great with the mustache.
Dude, I can't grow a mustache to save my life. Are you kidding me?
I froze.
It's a one piece of facial hair I can really grow. It's a mustache.
Hey, listen, I get some hairs here and some hairs here, and that's about it, bro.
That's about it.
Yeah. Oh, I get some under here.
Little bit of neck beard.
Right. Man, I don't know. We'll see.
I won't have to change nothing. What do? I just don't shave my sides for the month. What am I doing?
Well, typically is you're not supposed to. There's two ways to do it. You either don't shave at all for the entire month of November, or a lot of people will do like just a mustache, but maintain a mustache for the whole month in support of testicular cancer.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just have
to finding a cure.
That's a good idea.
Good one too.
Well, we'll have to talk about that some more and get something going with that. Definitely. But please, guys, everybody take a chance. Check out our sponsor stuff. Check out our Facebook, madfrogpaintball.net. If you're interested in some custom COVID masks or something, drop us a line. Let us know, and we'll see what we can hook you up with, and try to support us a little bit. So yeah, check us out. Check out the gear.
Nice.
We have a good time, guys. I'm glad we're able to enjoy ourselves and have a good time. We're definitely blessed where that goes.
In the videos. That's a solid thing, Dale. I'm very into this. Definitely helps show.
I like the JT. I like the JT pants ones. Look at that. Look at that ass. Look at that. That's
America's ass.
Yeah, look at that one.
Now, here's the important question: did anybody try to ride them?
No, I wanted to tip them.
I said that's because I wasn't there.
It's pretty big. It's pretty big, and there were more than just one, dude. There was a couple of them.
Yeah, there was there. Yeah, no, there was no. I looked at Kay and I said, "So, have you ever been buffalo tipping?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "You want to?" It's just, no, don't worry. We would never do it. It's all in fun and games, right? But it was funny. It's man, no, they were huge. Oh yeah, Lisa brought her Western for Tombstone.
Yeah.
That was sweet.
Yeah, that was cool. It looked good the way she had herself pulled up, her gator mask. It looked like she was a what is shaved? Yeah,
Yeah.
George, exactly.
George has had a
But
mustache
anywho,
ever since I've known him, and that's
Yeah.
15 years, I think. Back when he was working for smoking products.
Yeah.
All right, George. If you don't win your event that B-Rad's putting on that you're generaling, you got to shave your face.
Ooh. I don't think he'll do it. I don't think he'll do it.
It's a hard thing to commit to it because he's got a wizard beard. Like it's not even for those of you who've never met George. It's not like it's like a 5-6 inch. Like
This ain't nothing.
It's
This
ZZ
ain't
Top.
nothing.
Yeah, there's no way he's got
no, come on, George. Let's have some fun.
I don't think I'd recognize George without a beard. I think it'd be one of those horror show things where you're like, oh, this is something I shouldn't have seen.
We shouldn't have uncovered that. It's like Pandora's box.
Yep, you know where you're like, yep, should know that.
Although that could be the cure for 2020. Let's shave
maybe.
it. Let's shave it, George, and let's see.
Cure's in the beard.
Oh man,
that's fucking funny.
He's ridiculous.
So, anyways, what else, guys? I guess we're gonna have some stuff coming up soon. Got to get a little bit more organized, because of COVID, things have kind of fallen down and fallen apart, and certain people aren't involved in messages that are the messages are there for them. That's the whole reason that was made and put together. I'm forgetting stuff. There would have been a lot more Tombstone stuff posted if someone would have remembered to add Aaron. I don't know where it's there. Yeah, that guy into the damn blue.
Oh, dude, we had so
all
many
the picture dump. Dude, we were dumping them left and right. I was like, everybody put their pictures in this message and and I didn't
Dill's sitting there messaging us like, why don't we got no pictures? Why ain't this posted? Blah, blah, blah. And then today we're like, hey, Dill, here's the group. Surprise!
Let's do a show.
That explains, like an hour. Yeah, that would explain because all of a sudden I see these pictures dropping, and then Dill's like, I didn't get any of this. And I was like, why wouldn't he get a... And that's what hit me. I'm like, he wasn't... They forgot to add the media guy because they were dumping media left and right.
That's all right. We got all kinds of stuff for you, Dill. We took all kinds of pictures and videos. And
Dill will work his magic, though. If any of you guys ever see Aaron Dill with Aaron Dill Media at the field...
Seabass!
Definitely do something cool.
How you doing, boss?
He takes some solid photos, solid video, and you can buy pictures from him later on, and man, it's some awesome stuff.
Yeah.
You will always find him final battle right at the 50, taking photos.
Yep, definitely. But anywho, I got to get out of here. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely got to say thank you to everybody for joining us tonight, and all that fun stuff. Thanks to everybody who came to Tombstone. Thank you to everybody.
All the refs.
Thank you to the refs. It was cool seeing Johnny Blaze again.
Yes. I got ref punched by him.
Yeah. Bunny and Spyro are always cool to see again. That's great. Those are Viper's head refs.
Probably good to see Sexton.
Thomas was reffing.
Love him.
Thomas was reffing actually instead of he made some merchandise and brought it, but he didn't have a booth. He was reffing. Sexton. Sexton was there. Sneaky Pete's Meats, running the food tent and stuff. Running for mayor there. He didn't win. Tug Herder won for mayor. Unfortunately, Sneaky Pete didn't win. No, Tug won. So that's a good thing. Yeah, see the lights are getting turned off on me, man. Oh, sorry. But anyhow, I got to say thanks to everybody, and I'm going to get out of here and go enjoy the rest of my evening. Hopefully everybody else does too. I'm sure we're gonna have a commercial or something after this is over with. So please stick around, check it out, and all that fun stuff. Thank you, Dill, for doing everything from AD Media, and it was such an awesome freaking trip. We're gonna talk about this more. Like I said, there's be some videos and stuff coming out, and hopefully you guys will like it and you want to do the same thing, either with us, along with us, or on your own. You know, I mean, there's always room for people. More fun, more people. It was rigged. Yeah, the mayor, the mayor thing was rigged, but it was rigged by the other two candidates for the third candidate. So you can't be bad. So anyhow, run a commercial, Dill. I'll talk to you guys all later. And Shithouse, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Welcome back to 2020. Now go back and fix it again.
Right. I messed something up, man.
Yeah, you shouldn't have fucked that elephant.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Her name is Carol Banks.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. I got a potty mouth tonight. All right, guys, everybody take it easy. Enjoy yourselves, and yeah. Bye.
Right. Have a good
Jump.